Okay, imagine this. You have to count every single person in the world's most populous country. Tough, right? Now imagine doing it without a single piece of paper. Well, that's not a hypothetical. It's exactly what's happening in India right now. Its massive census is going fully digital for the very first time. And let's get a handle on the scale here, because it's just mind-boggling. We're not talking about a simple head count. This is an effort to get a snapshot of over 1.4 billion people. To put that in perspective, that's more than the entire population of North and South America combined. Yeah. And here's the kicker, the thing that makes this truly historic. You can just forget about those mountains of paperwork, the endless manual data entry. For the first time ever, the whole shebang is 100% digital. So you might be asking, why the big rush for this digital upgrade? Why now? Well, to really get it, you've got to understand the massive gap between the old paper system and this new world of pixels. All right, here's the heart of the problem. India's last full census, it was way back in 2011. The next one was supposed to be in 2021, but it got postponed. So by the time this new one is done, major national decisions will have been based on data that's 15 years old. I mean, just think about how much has changed since then. That's not just a gap, it's a huge blind spot. And the difference between the old way and the new way, it's literally night and day. The old system was all paper forms, endless manual entry, and, years of delays. The new way, we're talking about 3 million census workers, they're called enumerators, using mobile apps to capture data in real time. This isn't just an upgrade, it's a massive leap forward. We're talking faster, cleaner, and way more accurate results. So what does all this new tech actually unlock for India? Well, it boils down to 4 really game-changing shifts in how the country understands itself. Okay, first up, self-enumeration. This is a big one. For the first time ever, you, the citizen, can directly participate. You can fill in your own household data online. And the process is pretty straightforward. You visit the portal, mark your location on a map, fill in your details, and bam, you get a unique ID. It's a huge move towards citizen-powered data collection. Next up, shift number 2, geotagging. Every single building will be geotagged. What this does is create these incredibly precise digital maps. And those are absolutely vital for everything. I'm talking urban planning, disaster management, and just making sure services actually get to where they're needed most. Now, the third shift is truly historic. For the first time in a full national census since 1931, think about that, since 1931, they're going to collect comprehensive caste data. This could give us the clearest picture of India's social fabric in almost 100 years. And that's absolutely essential if you want to design social policies that are more effective and fair for everyone. And the fourth and final shift, it's all about real-time integration. The data can actually be processed and released in the same year it's collected. Just let that sink in. Instead of waiting years for the results, the insights can feed directly into welfare programs. That means the impact on people's lives can be almost immediate. It's a total game changer. Okay, so we've talked about all this fancy new technology, but what's the real payoff here? What's the actual promise of having all this better data? Why is it such a big deal? Well, it's actually pretty simple. Better data means better governance. It means that subsidies can be targeted with surgical precision. It means infrastructure planning can be based on hard evidence, not on decade-old estimates. And it means the government can react way faster to massive trends like migration and urbanization. This is what a data-driven nation actually looks like in practice. That a project this massive, this ambitious, it's not going to be a walk in the park. Now, here's the catch. We have to take a serious reality check on the risks involved. I mean, it's the question you have to ask, right? What could possibly go wrong with the world's largest digital data collection project? Well, it turns out there are 3 pretty big concerns. First, there's the digital divide. Can a system like this really include everyone when millions of people don't have smartphones, reliable internet, or even the digital skills to participate? Then there's data accuracy. When people report for themselves, errors can creep in. That makes the training for those 3 million enumerators absolutely critical. And finally, the big one, privacy and security. You're collecting a historic amount of personal data. Protecting it from breaches and misuse isn't just important, it's everything. So, what's the final takeaway here? When you step back and look at the whole picture, this is about so much more than just counting people. This census is really about redefining a nation.
See, this isn't just a simple update. It's a fundamental shift in how things are done. India is moving away from relying on those decade-old snapshots and starting to use real-time insights to govern. And honestly, that changes absolutely everything.
And I think this quote really sums up the ambition perfectly. This is not just counting people, it is India redefining itself through data in the digital age. Because in the end, a massive national project like this isn't just about the government or some new tech. It really comes down to each and every person. It's a powerful reminder that in this digital age, your data doesn't just describe what's happening now, it actively shapes the nation's future. The census is happening. It's time to participate.